WWE is advertising this match as the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. This isn't the first time, and it won't be the last time we see them selling a match with that tagline. Although, technically, this is the first time since the inception of the Universal Championship that both the titles are on the line to crown an undisputed champion. Here are some of the details that I found about their long storied rivalry that began 7 years ago. The first encounter between the two happened at WrestleMania 31, but the only reason this match is talked about is because of Rollins cashing in his Money in the Bank contract and becoming WWE champion. Even if I tried, there aren't many words that best describe this moment other than the heist of the century. Their next match was also at WrestleMania 34 to be exact, 3 years after their first encounter, and there was a lot of rumors and speculations going into the match about Brock Lesnar leaving WWE and returning to the UFC, and this would be his last match for the promotion. And Roman was still not accepted as the face of the company by the fans, and this match, to the shock of everyone, saw Brock Lesnar pin Roman Reigns to retain the Universal Championship. And as of recording, this was the longest singles match between the two, which went for 15 minutes and 55 seconds. The rematch took place just 19 days after WrestleMania 34, at the first ever Saudi Arabia show, the Greatest Royal Rumble, and this match was inside of a steel cage. And Lesnar would once again win the match, as he was speared to the outside of the cage by Roman, and the referees ruled Lesnar's feet hit the ground first. Even though the replay showed Lesnar's feet did not hit the floor first. But the referees declared Lesnar as the winner. Their last encounter of 2018 took place at SummerSlam. This was their third match in 4 months, and Roman Reigns finally got his first win over Lesnar and became Universal Champion in the process. Compared to their previous matches, this was their shortest match as it lasted for 6 minutes and 10 seconds. And this was the last time Reigns and Lesnar would have a match until 2021. The final match between the two happened at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, but the dynamics of the match was completely different, because for the first time in their rivalry, Lesnar was the babyface and Reigns was the heel going into the match. I can't even remember when was the last time I saw Brock Lesnar as a babyface. Getting back to the match, with some help from the Usos, Roman picked up his second singles win over Lesnar. And in case you forgot, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar was to main event the first pay-per-view of 2022, that being Day 1. Unfortunately, due to Roman contracting COVID, the match had to be called off just hours before the show. Both men are tied with 2 wins and 2 losses against each other, while Roman has not lost a singles match via pinfall since December 2019, but Brock Lesnar has the advantage, as he has never lost a WrestleMania match against Roman. With that in mind, my pick to win the match is Roman Reigns, as it makes the most sense. Roman Reigns is the most popular wrestler in the company and probably the world. He's beating John Cena in terms of merchandise sales. That's the first time that's happened, and this is the hottest he's ever been going into a match against Lesnar at WrestleMania. And quite frankly, Reigns and Lesnar have the best long-term storied match going into Mania with a big payoff. And from the poll I posted on the channel a few days ago, 62% of you chose Roman Reigns as the winner of the match. And I agree. Roman will become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. But what they do with the championships after WrestleMania is an entirely different story.